Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we have some fun Halloween DIY projects in store. So if you love these type of videos, don't forget to show me some love and give me that thumbs up. And if you haven't joined the fam, what are you waiting on? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And you guys, it would mean the absolute world if you guys would go ahead and share my channel with anyone that you think might like it. I really would appreciate it. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. So I went to Dollar Tree and I picked up some just a couple of black plain things. So I got 2 black plates and 2 soap dispensers. Now, this isn't like any revolutionary type idea, but I wanted to give you some ideas that I actually haven't seen before. Now, I myself happen to have a Cricut, so I went ahead and made myself some vinyl so that I can make my very own Halloween decals that I could use, and it cost me $1, you guys. Now, I already had the vinyl on hand, so for me, the item was just the cost of the actual dispenser, which again was $1 from Dollar Tree. So $4 here because, as you can see, it's 2 plates and 2 dispensers. And I'm going to use 1 dispenser in my kitchen and 1 dispenser in my bathroom, the main bathroom. And then the plates I'm going to be using in my hutch. So I'm super duper excited, you guys. So this is just a very fun, inexpensive idea for you guys to go ahead and create decorations for the holiday at a very economical price without breaking the bank. So I definitely recommend that you guys think outside of the box. Now, I wanted to do this as the first kind of DIY because I wanted to let you guys know that I will start doing custom orders on my Etsy shop. Now, I'm trying to work some stuff out with Cricut right now, so I haven't quite put that on my Etsy account. But if it's something you guys are interested in, I do want to make them very reasonably priced. So just keep an eye out for that, and I'll keep talking about it as I continue to make these videos for you guys. Support small businesses, and I really do appreciate it. I'll have different kinds of fonts and all sorts of different options available for you guys. So enough of my, self, selling here. But anyway, advertising myself. But anyway, I do love this idea, you guys, and I think that it's fabulous. So I'm going to go ahead and give you a couple other options here in just a moment, but I'm going to go ahead and finish these up. Are those not spooktacular, you guys? Yes, I know. I'm a total geek. Okay, you guys, I wanted to go ahead and take this opportunity to share the different ways that I would recommend creating the same look without having to purchase vinyl or without having to, have a Cricut or anything along those lines. So I hope you take these different suggestions to heart and maybe consider these other alternatives. So you can purchase white wools, white dispensers, white whatever, and use black stickers. There are black stickers at Walmart, at Dollar Tree. Black stickers are pretty easy to find, and you can find them in so many different fonts. So that's one idea. Now, don't just think of black stickers. You can find any colored stickers, any kind of font, and paint them, you guys. That's what acrylic paint is for. You don't have to settle. Or you can use a sticker as a stencil. Or you can use a stencil. So you can do Happy Halloween and just stencil it on, or trick or treat, or boo. I mean, think outside of the box. Like Home Sweet Home, that's too big, but you can use the word haunted. You guys just want to try to be creative. These are things that I have not seen other YouTubers suggest. You don't have to spend a lot of money to make beautiful decor at a reasonable price. So I hope you guys take these things into consideration. Another one is painter's pens. Paint pens, my goodness. Paint pens are amazing. You don't need to have a stencil. You don't need to have stickers. You can just write a word. You can take a white paint pen and write the word boo yourself, or toxic, or wicked, or spooky, or trick or treat. Okay, I think you guys get the point. But I want to be able to give you ideas because that's what I'm here for, to inspire and motivate. Please give me a thumbs up if you like these ideas. All right, guys, so for our next project, we're gonna go ahead and take one of our pea pads and we're gonna take this eek sign from Dollar Tree. Now, what we're gonna go ahead and do is paint the edges so that it's all black, and then we're going to also paint the inside of the letters. So make sure you don't have to be careful by any means because we're going to be covering the front. Now I'm going to just kind of, spoiler alert, I ended up painting the back completely black, so you can actually do that if you want to mimic or replicate what I'm doing. At first, I thought I was going to cover the front and the back the same because I figured it would be nice to have it be like a duplicate kind of scene if you wanted to see it from either side, but then it didn't end up quite working that way. So anyway, go ahead and just paint the back black as well because that's what I ended up doing. But what we're going to end up doing with this eek sign is we're going to end up turning it into a scary little scene. You guys will see what I mean. So let's keep going. Once you're done painting the edges, or let's be realistic, you probably could do this beforehand. You can pull off the twine that's used normally to hang the eek sign, but we're not going to be hanging it. So you can go ahead and pull that off. And then after you do that, I went ahead and picked up this thankful sign, and I'm going to go ahead and paint the entire thing black. So go ahead and do that, and then we're going to let everything dry, and then we're going to continue to the next step. Alright guys, so once everything is dry, we're going to go ahead and attach our contact paper. I actually believe this is a shelf liner. It is from Dollar Tree, and I loved it because it's that faux wood look, and I love that it was kind of orangey, so perfect for Halloween, at least in my book. So you could use other type of shelf liners or other type of contact paper. You could use regular paper and Mod Podge it, cardstock. I mean, be creative, you guys. Use whatever you want, quite honestly. But yeah, so what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to take a cutting board and an X-Acto knife, and we're going to be very, very patient and cut along the lines until our words are very, very distinct, and our word eek is showing. So yeah, be very patient, take your time, be careful, don't cut yourself. But yeah, anyway, that's what we're doing. All right, guys, and before you know it, your eek sign is complete and it is looking so cute. And don't worry about the back, because as I've mentioned a few times, we are going to paint the back completely black. So now we're going to go ahead and take the base, and we're going to go ahead and add this fluffy material from Dollar Tree, of course. And this is going to give an added spooky effect to the base of our little scene. So go ahead and hot glue that around. All right, guys, now we're going to go ahead and put our eek sign on our little stand. We are going to use E6000, and the E6000 is going to make sure that this guy isn't going anywhere. And then we're going to use the hot glue so that it stands up for us for the time being as well. Now for my favorite part, we're going to go ahead and embellish our little scene. Just go ahead and play and decide what you want to add to your little creepy scene. I love this little owl, so stinking cute. And I thought it was perfect on the K and just kind of just showing the eekiness of our little scene. And then this little witch is actually a pick, so I kind of put her through the eek sign, and then we're going to hot glue her so she stands straight up, and that way you know, she isn't going to budge anywhere. And then we're going to take a couple of our other pieces from Dollar Tree and kind of play around until we can figure out exactly where we want everything and how we like everything. And once we commit, we're going to go ahead and glue everything down. All right, guys, and just like that, our little scene is complete, and I absolutely love it. I think it looks spooktacular. So we have our little owl, our little witch, and all of our little spooky little pieces from Dollar Tree. And I think this is a great little piece of decor for Halloween. So just a lot of imagination, a little bit of money, and you have a great Halloween piece to display in your home. So I really hope you guys like this second DIY. All right, you guys, for this third DIY, I am actually kind of sad. I had no idea that the camera had not focused. So please forgive me. I'm going to try to cut out as much as possible. We're going to take these two ghosts from Dollar Tree, and what you guys are going to want to do is just paint them white to start off with. After we paint them white, we're going to go ahead and take our Waverly wax, and we're going to go ahead and distress both of our ghosts, because of course we want them to look weathered and old. At least I do. But of course, as always, I like to motivate and inspire you guys. So you do what you like with your ghosts, but that is what I chose to do with mine. Then we're going to go ahead and take one of our Dollar Tree signs. I went ahead and of course ended up picking out Spooky because we have two ghosts. And we're going to go ahead and end up it's kind of like a distressing in a painting. I'm using a little bit of the Waverly wax in the brown, but then I ultimately end up going in with the black because I liked that it popped a lot more with the black. So you choose whichever option you want to go. I did go ahead and paint both sides for reference. Once everything was dry, I went ahead and hot glued the spooky sign in between my little ghosts. Sorry, you guys, I get so focused on my DIYs. I need to pay better attention to my camera. But here I'm starting to embellish my little ghosts. So I'm adding a little bat to the top of one and then a little spider on the bottom of the other one, because of course we're going to make it as spooky and as spectacular as possible. So now it's clear as day, and I'm so sorry, you guys. I wish it would have been this clear the entire time. I feel so horrible because I want my content to be great, and I don't know what happened with the camera and why it didn't focus, but this third DIY, you guys, it just didn't want to focus. My apologies. All right, so what we're doing now is from those same Dollar Tree roses where we got the eyeball for the other project, and then those creepy leaves, we're using these little creepy stems, and we're adding it to our little spooky ghosts. And this is just so high-end looking, very much store-bought, and it's so cute, you guys. I absolutely love the way that this turned out, and I really hope you guys enjoy it too, because it really is such an inexpensive and cute little DIY that you guys can show off in your homes. But yeah, I was just showing you here, this is what I'm referring to as far as where I got the little stems. Well guys, that concludes today's video. I really truly hope you have enjoyed all 3 of my DIYs today. I know I enjoyed making them for you guys. I want to thank you so much for tuning in, and as always, I hope you have a beautiful and blessed day. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.